everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to update HubSpot contact on Stripe payment. Suppose I am having a list of contacts in my HubSpot CRM account and I have sent them a specific payment link on Stripe. And now I want that whenever a person is going to make the payment with that same specific link, automatically the same person, the same contact should be updated in my HubSpot CRM account. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to integrate both these applications, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. So what we are going to do, we have Stripe in our trigger and HubSpot CRM in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically update a contact in our HubSpot CRM whenever a new payment will be made in Stripe. Okay, so let's start creating this workflow. Okay, now to create this automation, we will have to integrate Stripe and HubSpot CRM, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation software, Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. Once we will reach on this homepage, we can find two options over here: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account. And also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now because I am already an existing user, therefore I am clicking on sign in. And here, this is the all app section of Pabbly, where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we will have to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created, and we can also create multiple folders here in order to save our workflows. So as you can find, I have two folders over here. In this test integrations folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. In the same manner, you can create folders and save your workflows accordingly in them. Now, to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that. And a dialog box is appeared in front of us. So it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name here. Update HubSpot contact for Stripe payment. This is the name which I want to give to my workflow. Now, after giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save our workflows. So from the drop down, I'm going to select test integrations folder, and now we will click on create. As we do that, two windows are open in front of us, trigger and action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts on which the entire automation runs. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's understand the concept of trigger and action once again with the example of this workflow. Let's say here we are going to take Stripe in our trigger and HubSpot in our action, and we want that as soon as a payment will be captured in Stripe, automatically the response of that payment should be captured over here in Pabbly Connect also, and after that, by using the same response, the contact in HubSpot should be updated. So here we can find that our action is the response towards our trigger. Now let's start creating this workflow step by step. First of all, we will select the trigger application, which is Stripe. So I'm going to select Stripe over here. And now we will select the trigger event. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger. So our trigger event here will be checkout completed, as I'm going to share a link of payment to my contacts, and I want that with the same link the payment should be made. So I have selected checkout completed over here as my trigger event, and now we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. So what we are supposed to do, we will have to follow the instructions given over here in order to connect our Stripe account with Pabbly Connect. So first of all, let us copy this webhook URL. And then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. So I'm going to take you towards my Stripe account, and this is the payment link which I want to share to my HubSpot CRM contacts. Okay, so I want the payment with this link only, but before that we will have to connect Stripe with Pabbly Connect. So for doing that, we will have to go towards developer section. And after coming here, we can find the option of webhooks. So let's select webhook over here, and here we can find multiple URLs are already given over here. So we just have to click on add endpoint button to create a new webhook over here. We have done that, and now we have to enter the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect in this field, endpoint URL field. Let's do that. The next thing which we have to do is we have to select the events. So what event we are going to select? We have selected our trigger event as checkout completed. Same we are going to select over here in Stripe also. We will click on this select event button, and here I'm going to select checkout. Under checkout, we can find several options. So here our event will be checkout session completed. We have selected it, and now we will simply click on add events. So this event is added over here in this endpoint, and now we will simply click on add endpoint. And we can find that automatically our webhook is set up for checkout session completed event. Okay, now let's go back on Pabbly Connect, and with this we can find that it is showing waiting for webhook response. What we are supposed to do, we will have to do a test submission by making a test payment here in Stripe. How we are going to do that? We are going to do the test submission with the same payment link which we have shared to our HubSpot contact. So here I'm going to go on my payment links option, and because I'm working in test mode, therefore I have multiple test links over here. So I'm going to use this PHP course for programming link. I'm simply going to open this course, and we can find that this is my payment link. Okay, I'm simply going to copy it, and I will paste it over here in a new tab so that the checkout page could be open in front of me. And as the checkout page is open, now I'm going to make the payment. That is a dummy payment. Okay, so for doing a dummy payment, here I'm going to enter dummy details. First of all, let's start with the email. But before making the payment, let me take you towards my HubSpot CRM account. And after coming here, we can find that this is the contact which I already have in my HubSpot CRM, dummy user, with this email dummy100@pabblytudes.com. So we have to assume that this contact is making the payment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to enter the details of this same contact over here. So here I'm going to enter the same email. Let me copy it, and now I'm going to enter the same contact number, name, dummy user, and now I'm going to enter random card details. Okay, card name will be dummy user, and here I'm going to enter the address. Let's say random address. Okay, and a random state. Okay, done. Click on subscribe. And here we have completed the payment. After completing the payment, let's go back on Pabbly Connect, and here we can find that as soon as we have made the payment there in Stripe, automatically the response is being captured over here with all the details. So this means our integration is successful between Stripe and Pabbly Connect. So we will move further towards our next steps. And now because I have shared a particular payment link to my HubSpot CRM contacts for making the payment, therefore I want that only when the payment will be made in Stripe with this particular link, then only the workflow should get continue, otherwise not. For that purpose, what I am going to do, I am going to apply filter in my workflow. So here in the action step, I am going to apply filter. Filter is an inbuilt feature by Pabbly which allows us to customize our workflow and set specific conditions according to our choice. Here in the action event, we will simply select filter values, and we will click on connect. As we have connected filter with Pabbly Connect, now we have to set the condition over here. So what condition I want to set over here? I want that only when the payment in Stripe will be captured with the specific link which I have sent to my HubSpot CRM contacts, then only this workflow should continue. And we have received all the details of the payment in our earlier response, that is in our Stripe response. So what I'm going to do, I will use the same response here in order to set the conditions. In the label, I'm going to use the same payment link which we have received from Stripe response. So here from the drop down, I'm going to select the previous step, and I'm going to search for payment link. Okay. So this is the payment link. I am going to map it over here, and because I have mapped this link, it is going to be replaced with each and every response. Okay, but if we will enter it manually, then it will become static. So now after mapping the label, here we are going to use the filter type. I want to keep it as equal, as I want that when this label will be equal to the payment link which I am going to enter here, then this workflow should continue, otherwise not. So here in this place of value, I am going to enter the link which we have in our Stripe. So this is the payment link through which I want the payment. I am simply going to copy it and paste it here in Pabbly Connect. And that I'm going to do manually because I want it to be static every time. Okay, so now because we have entered it manually, it has become static and it is not going to replace with each and every response. But the thing which we have mapped over here, that is the label, is going to be replaced with each and every response. So whenever a new Stripe payment will be captured in Pabbly Connect, automatically the label will get changed with the payment link. And if that payment link will be equal to this link, then only this workflow is going to continue, otherwise not. So let's check this condition by clicking on Save and Send Test Request. And here our condition is true. Why? Because we have recently made the payment with the same link. Okay, so now because our condition is true, we will move further. And what we are going to do next, we are going to search the contact in HubSpot CRM by using the email which we have received here in Stripe payment, so that it could get updated. Okay, so first of all, let's click on this plus sign to add one more action step. And now I'm going to select HubSpot CRM in my action application. In the action event, we will select search a contact, As we want to search a contact in HubSpot CRM, we will click on connect. From the given options, I'm going to select add new connection to build a new connection with HubSpot CRM account. If you want, you can also go with your existing connection. We will click on connect with HubSpot CRM. And with this, our authorization has become successful. So how we want to search the contact? We want to search it with the email. Here we are going to enter the details in these fields. Okay, first of all, it is asking us for the matching property. I want to search the contact with the help of email. So here I am going to search for email and I will select the email over here. Okay, so with the help of email, we are going to search our contact in HubSpot CRM. In the operator value, I'm going to select equal. And here in the search value, I'm simply going to map the email which we have received from Stripe response. Okay, so here we will search for email and we will map it. Okay, so because we have mapped this, again, it is going to be replaced with each and every response. Now, we have mapped the email. And now with the help of this email, we are going to search the contact in HubSpot CRM. Let's click on save and send test request. And we have received the response. Along with the response, we have also received the ID of this contact. Now by using this ID, we are going to update our contact in HubSpot CRM. Okay, so we will again click on this plus sign and we will select the action application once again as HubSpot CRM. And in the action event, we will select update a contact. Update a contact. Click on connect. And I will go with the existing connection only. We will click on save. And here we have to enter the details in these fields so that we can update our contact. Okay, so first of all, it is asking us for the contact ID. We have received the contact ID here in our earlier response. In order to map the contact ID from our earlier response, we will have to use mapping over here. So we will simply turn on this mapping button. And what I am going to do, I will delete the existing value over here and I will simply map the ID which we have received. Okay, so here this is the ID. I have selected it and it is mapped. So we have mapped this ID so that it could change with each and every response, and every time the workflow should get continued automatically and smoothly. After mapping the contact ID, I will directly move towards the next step, and because most of the fields are just optional over here, so I am ignoring them. I will directly move towards the email. I will simply map that email, and with that we are going to update our contact. So here I am going to map the email. Done. After mapping this email, we can also map first name and last name. Okay, we will use the response which we have received from HubSpot CRM. This is the first name. And at last, we will map the phone number also. So here we will search for phone number we have received from Stripe. Done. Okay, after mapping all the details successfully, we have to do one more thing. We have to change the payment status as completed so that the contact could be updated. Okay, so here in the field of payment status, I'm simply going to write completed. So the payment status is changed, and with this we are going to update our contact. We will click on save and send test request. And here we have received the response. Now because we have received this response, let's go and check on our HubSpot CRM account whether this contact is being updated or not. So this is my contact. I'm going to simply refresh this page once. And I'm going to open this. And here we can find that the payment status of this contact is changed as completed. This means our workflow is perfectly successful. So we have successfully integrated Stripe with HubSpot CRM by using Pabbly Connect. Let's go back on Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done here in this workflow. So we have taken 4 simple steps over here: trigger and 3 actions. In trigger, we have taken Stripe, and in actions, we have taken filter by Pabbly, HubSpot CRM and HubSpot CRM once again. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a payment will be made in Stripe with a particular link, automatically the response of that payment will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. And by using that same response, automatically first the contact will be searched in HubSpot CRM, and after that automatically the same contact will get updated in HubSpot CRM. We have also applied filter over here so that the workflow will only run whenever the payment will be made with a specific link. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.